Hi, everybody. It's me, Dee Dee, coming at you live on the StreamYard. Hopefully, it works. We are going to have the cable people move our cable because we have moved our TV room into the cat room and the cat room into the living room. And you know how we do. We just move around all the time. I'm trying something new tonight. Somebody suggested, I don't know if she wants me to mention her name, but somebody suggested that I alter my screen resolution. So, like, maybe turn the brightness off or something and see if maybe that gives my eyes less eye strain. So, I'm doing that tonight. I'm going to turn down the lighting quite a bit so that I can look into the screen and not feel sleepy. We'll see how this works. Of course, it does help if I have somebody to talk to. So, if anybody has anything to say, or you just want to say hi and let me know how your life is going, feel free. My life is going fine. Um, I found out that some information I needed for my new job has not been taken care of yet, so I have not moved on to that yet. So I am still typing away every day, and it's still it's a good job. It's just challenging at times. It gets a little bit much sitting there for hours at a time. I do get up. Um, I set on my timer on my phone to basically have me stand up every half hour and walk every hour around the building. So I keep on getting some exercise and I don't get fatigued from sitting in the same spot. But anyway, so I just started that today, so I can't tell you how that's been working because it just literally started today. Um, let's see. We watched Ninja Warriors tonight. That was pretty cool. I have to say, those young guys, the 16-year-olds, are pretty amazing. I know my brother wants to be a Ninja Warrior, and I hope he makes it at some point. He's got his whole ninja gym set up in his yard and everything. We may be seeing him on TV someday. You never know. So hopefully so. But it was fun watching them do all their obstacles. And then at the very end, they had like five of them that actually got through all the obstacles. So they had them climb a rope like straight up into the ceiling and hit the buzzer at the top. And I don't think anybody made it. No, nobody made it on time, but everybody made it up and hit the buzzer, just different times. So they just kind of competed with who could get up the rope the fastest after a while because they knew nobody was going to do it in 30 seconds. So they just checked the time. I think the shortest time was like 36 or 37 seconds. And I can't even imagine that. It's like 75 feet in the air or something like that. It's crazy. I can barely hang from a rope, let alone climb straight up like that. But I love Ninja Warriors. You guys know that if you watched my past videos because of the comradeship and the camaraderie, I guess, and the teamwork, just working together like they do and encouraging each other. And everybody's from different walks of life, but they're all like cheering each other on, saying, let's go. So that's really impressive with me. I thought maybe that's how YouTube could be at one point, but now I'm not so sure. I think YouTube has gone into the toilet, frankly. I don't see very much redeeming, at least on this section of YouTube. I really don't. Not for me, anyways. I mean, if you're a worldly person and you like the worldly way of life, then yeah, you go into almost any room and have a good time. But not me. I'm not for all that nonsense. I like holiness and purity and morals and values, and yeah, it's just not gonna fly for me. Um. Anyway, so I don't know. I've been looking into some of Kate Bush's music. She did, they used her song on the theme song for Stranger Things. I've never seen that show in my life. I did see a scene from it because I wanted to see what they put the song to. And that was one weird wackadoodle thing there. Crazy. But this Kate Bush is a little bit crazy anyway, so at least with her theatrical type of music. She is pretty talented, though, I have to say that. Very good dancer and singer. Although I guess she's overweight and old now and probably doesn't do a whole lot of dancing anymore, I don't think. I could be wrong. I haven't seen any of her recent dances or anything like that. Anyhow, but she had quite the showmanship like back in the day. She's pretty talented and amazing. Let's see. So tonight we had hot dogs. What else did we have? Oh, cucumbers and tomatoes. Oh, hold on. That's telling me to drink my chamomile tea and start getting ready for bed. But if you guys want to keep me talking, I will stay up till about, well, I was thinking 10 or 11. If I go to bed at 10, though, usually I wake up at 4 in the morning, and that's not working for me because I have to get up at 7:30 in the morning. So, yeah, 4 in the morning is just too early. But yeah, if you want to come in and talk with me, or anybody wants to come up on panel, within reason, anybody wants to come up on panel. No Yahoo's coming up here and acting a fool. But if anybody really literally wants to come up and chit chat with me, there's my link, just in case you want it. I will also put the link on, hang on, I'll also put the link on YouTube. And you can click on it from there. Actually, that link is on YouTube. My bad. I will pin the link on YouTube is what I meant. There we go. Okay. So there you have it. I'm sure eventually some of my friends will come in if I stay on rambling long enough, most likely. Trying to think of what else I did. Let's see. I went to the store and bought some. What did I buy? Man, I'm so tired in my brain because of typing all day. Well, some of the day. Food. Well, I bought some cheese. I know that because we wanted some cheese and hot dogs, and I bought some mangoes. So here's a recipe for you. You take angel food cake, break it up into little squares or whatever pieces, put them in a bowl. Then take your sugar-free pudding or what kind of pudding you want to use and can use, and mix that up with some ricotta cheese and a little bit of plant milk so that it's creamy, and let that sit aside till it hardens. It'll get really nice like pudding, And then after that, you're going to chop up some mangoes and some strawberries. And if you want to use frozen strawberries, you can just defrost them in the microwave or like heat them up so that they get soft. And dump those in with the berry juice into the bowl, and put your pudding mixture in there and your cake mixture, and taste that. That is so yummy. So yummy. I might bring some for work tomorrow. It's pretty quick to make too. One thing I have been eating, I think I told you this on my last live stream, is overnight oats. Just take your oatmeal, about a half a cup of milk, half a cup of oatmeal, maybe a little bit more than a half a cup of milk if you're using half a cup of oatmeal. And then smash a banana in there and put your fruit or whatever from the frozen bags, dump it in there, however much you want. Put it in the fridge and let it sit overnight with a cover on it. And then pull it out in the morning, put a little water in it or milk, and then heat it up and eat it. It's so good. Overnight oats. And it will not, in my opinion, raise your blood sugar because it is a soluble fiber once you put it in the cold, from the hot to the cold and then back out and warmed. Yeah, it'll be a soluble fiber. Hey, Mommy Mars. There's one of my friends. I told you if I stayed on rambling long enough that one of my friends would show up for sure. So I have to tell the person, wherever you are out there, if you watch this live later, which you probably will, I think you watch my lives after the fact, that your idea of dimming the picture on the computer did not work to keep me from feeling sleepy, because I'm still feeling very tired anyway. But thank you for the offer anyway. I think I do need to get one of those screens that you put in front of the computer so that it doesn't let so much of the whatever kind of light that is, that yellow light or whatever, into my eyes. So I think that might be what makes me tired. But that's why I came on tonight, because I wanted to see if these suggestions that were given to me would actually work. And no, they do not, just so you'll know. I'm going to drink my water right now, a little bit of it. Anyway, let's see. I told you about Ninja Warriors. I told you about the shopping. I told you about work. I did some Just Dance, but unfortunately, till they moved the computer hookup towards the back of the house, it's not going to work very well. So I could turn on the Just Dance and there'd be like a shadow of a person, but you wouldn't actually see the person that's going to dance. So it was kind of odd, but that's okay. I did a few dances and then it just wouldn't work. And I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. It's frustrating. So I got out of the car today and bumped my head on the mirror because I bent down to pick something up and smashed the back of my head onto the mirror. Then, as I was walking into the house, I dropped the box of however many containers of cat food on my foot. Then, just now, a moment ago, I was trying to avoid bumping into my husband and ended up smashing my shoulder into the wall. So, yeah, I ain't doing great today. I'm just like, I don't know, bashing myself every which way, seriously. Carol came over today. That was nice. She came to get some cookies that my foster mom had left her. And I filled her in on some things about life, online, offline life, and all things life. We chatted about that for a while, and that's about it. Nothing else really happened today. Nothing exciting. So, oh, there was a girl that I know, I guess her friend or her brother, I don't know who it is, got in some kind of a car accident in a high-speed chase. I don't know if it was today or if it was last night, but it was very upsetting, and I didn't see it in the news or anything, so I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but yeah. I don't know. So I got 19 people in here, and I'm sleepy, and I'm probably going to end up closing down if somebody doesn't start saying something besides Mommy Mar saying hi. I told my daughter, that's what I do. I said, I don't even stay on YouTube that long anymore. There's really nothing here for me anymore. The people that said they enjoyed me are never on here. They probably work or they're sleeping by the time I come on. I don't know. But the fact is, the people that are lurking, either they're blocked and they can't comment, or they don't really like me and they're just lurking about to get information or footage. And that's that. So, so it's kind of like, why bother? That's why I come on when I want to. I don't really come on for any real reason anymore because there just isn't anything here. As they say, it has all gone down the tidy bowl man, really. So the ones that enjoy what's here now, the crassness, the vileness, the perversion, the sin, all of it, they've pretty much taken over, and they're the ones that are here largely the most of the time. And they're the ones that are, getting the people in, getting the views and whatever. We live in a sad society is all I can say. When that's what people thrive on and get excited about is somebody's going live that's going to be perverted and disgusting all night. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. There's a problem. There's definitely a moral problem. Hi, Nancy. How are you? So, but that is the world we live in. Unfortunately, that kind of stuff attracts people and makes them, I don't know, interested, maybe, I guess. So, yeah, my life isn't very interesting anymore. I mean, it was for a while, but now it's just kind of same thing every day. Oh, and my phone is dying finally. Yikes. I'll have to get my charger and plug it in before bed. So, let's see. What else can I tell y'all? Oh, that's all right. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Feed your doggies. They need to eat, I'm very happy that this Let Adulting Begin journal is going to be going by the wayside very soon. Tomorrow is the 31st of August, I believe, and that means I start my new journal. I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy. So I can't wait to get into the new one. The new one is my fitness journal and my weight loss journal, and there'll be more and more things written in there about health and things like that. This one was just kind of, this is what happened today, blah, blah, blah. The other one isn't going to be like that. It's going to be all about fitness and health and things like that. So, yes, it's going to be a good one. Anyway. Hope I had a good day. I had a day. Good day. Well, it was good because I was alive and I survived and nothing befell me of a negative nature. So that was good. Oh, good. I'm glad everything's good so far. May it stay that way, really. So, anyway, I don't know. I don't know how people stay on here. I mean, within just moments, I've only been on 15 minutes and my eyes are already starting to feel really heavy and trying to close. So, I don't know. Maybe it is the screen. Maybe I do need one of those blue blocker light things or whatever. That sort of thing. I don't know. Anywho. I'm just reading your comments, which there aren't many of. Yeah, I miss the way I used to be too, and I miss how things used to be very much. I doubt they will ever go back to that though. And that's sad to me, but it is what it is. All right, guys. I guess I'm going to head off because this is kind of boring, honestly. I'm not saying you guys are boring by any means, people that are chatting, but it's boring sitting here waiting for minute after minute to have people chat. It's like just not worth my while to do that. So I don't know. It's not that YouTube is my be all and end all, anyways. I have a job, I have hobbies, I have my husband. So I usually just go and do that kind of stuff. But every once in a while, you'll see me pop on. Tonight, like I said, was to test the theory about if I turn the what do you call it, the resolution down on my screen, like darken it, which I'm doing right now. It doesn't help my eyes any. I'm still tired. My eyes still get heavy. So yeah, I don't have a topic, and I right now in this job I don't have time or the brain power to come up with one. Well, I'm always falling asleep because it's at night when I come on. So I'm not home during the day. I'm gone from 7:30 to 4. By the time I get home, this is my time to hang out with my husband, make dinner, and watch TV. My channel has been ghosted. What does that mean, Bubbles? And Bubbles, you never emailed me. You said you were going to email me so I could know who you are. What does ghosted mean? In the case of my channel's been ghosted, what does that mean? I know how people ghost people. They just ignore them and they're not around. But how do you ghost a channel? Do you mean somebody told people not to come here? Is that what you mean? I've heard that. My theory on that is if people like me, they're going to come anyway, whether someone tells them not to or not. Most people, they're going to go where they enjoy being. And if that happens to be my channel, they'll be here. If it's somebody else's, they'll be there. So if that's the case and they don't like me, then I wouldn't want them here anyways. That's how I feel about that one. Who would? Who wants somebody here that's forced to be here or here against their own will, Makes no sense. Anyway, Bubbles, I was really looking forward to getting your email, but I did not get one. So if you still want to write me, I am definitely open to it. Oh, they'll just lurk and not chat. Okay. Gotcha. We call that bleacher sitting, but yeah, ghosting, bleacher sitting, same kind of thing. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. Um, I'll just keep popping on here every once in a while and see, if anybody wants to talk about anything. And sometimes I will have a topic, but right now in this job, there's absolutely no way my brain can figure out a topic to talk to anybody about, let alone on here. Like I said, I did go live tonight because I wanted to check and see if the suggestions that somebody made to me would help me stay awake longer, and they don't. So that's what that was about. It was literally kind of a test just to see how long I could go before I started feeling that heaviness in my eyes. So that was my topic. And I did talk about food, and I talked about um, stuff I did today that would have been the topic, I guess. Things that happened in my life today. Whole lot of nothing. Anyway, at least nothing I can really get into on here. Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. No harm done. No biggie. No, actually, Carol was proud of me for just going online for a little while and then going off when people don't talk. She said, "Good for you. That's what you got to do." So it's okay. Whatever. No, sometimes things last for a season and then people get tired of them. Everybody doesn't like the same thing all the time. I don't. So why should anybody else? Plus, this is a true crime community. I'm not true crime. So I'm pretty boring compared to all that excitement about trying to find the people that were killed and who killed them and why and all that. That's more exciting than anything I have to say, I'm sure. Maybe not in a good way, more like a morbid way, macabre way, but people are into that, so whatever. I know that October 31st is right around the corner too, and I don't like that day. I also don't like that whole month. So that's going to be a bummer for me. Oh, interesting, Mommy Mars. Um, I am looking forward to September though, because September feels like a new beginning type thing for me. So I will be starting a new job in September, which is awesome. That's going to be a new beginning for me as well. Less hours, more pay. Um, Happy about that for sure. Going to be able to hopefully get some bills caught up even more. And yeah, maybe look into eventually getting out of this place and getting into a real house. That is my ultimate goal. I was telling my coworker today that in spite of the fact that I have made do with what I have and I've made the best of it as much as I know how, this is not my idea for the rest of my life. I really want to eventually have a nice place that has a washer and a dryer and nice furniture and large rooms where I can walk around and spin and have arm room and leg room. I know my husband is not thrilled with the idea of ever leaving here. He likes comfort, and I think this is comfortable for him. But I have been here a lot longer than he has. I moved in here in 2013. And frankly, I'm tired of the place. I'm tired of struggling, and I'm just tired of living like this. I want to have something nice. So, I'm working now and I'm looking into things and looking into options, and we'll see. It's probably going to take many, many, many years before I ever see my dream come to pass, but you never know. Oh, she interviewed Mariah Carey. Cool. I'll have to check it out. Um, I did watch a little bit of a Dr. Phil episode today about a girl who is afraid to die. And not just afraid to die, but it always feels like impending doom is coming her way. And that's because her mother died, I guess. And her mother was like her bestest friend. So she thinks she has every disease known to mankind. She's afraid every time she gets a sniffle that it's some kind of awful ailment. And I didn't really see how Dr. Phil handled it because I only watched like a clip of it. But I felt real sad for the girl. And at the same time, she's kind of sabotaging her own marriage, it looks like. And that's sad for the guy that she's married to. And Dr. Phil is kind of encouraging them to stay together and work through it, and for the guy to support her. And I don't know. I think there's a fine line. I mean, like I told you, my daughter has a friend that is not a healthy friend. And I'm not sure that the best thing would not be for her to just pull away, or at least, put some space there. Um, Sometimes when people have certain illnesses, it's best to walk away. It's best to just say, hey, I'm not the person to help you with this. You need to get some professional help. Yeah, that makes sense, Mommy Murs. That definitely makes sense. They are complicated at times. Oh, there's been plenty of stuff that's gone down, Bubbles. Plenty. I really do want to know who you are, though. I don't feel comfortable really getting into things extensively with you unless I know who you are. So, like I said, there's been things that have happened, lots of things that have happened um, over time. People come, people go, people like you, people don't like you, people trust you, people don't trust you, and onward it goes. So, yes, you did miss something. You missed lots of somethings. You know what's interesting? My nickname is Bubbly. That's what my husband calls me, Bubbly. And your name is Bubbles. You don't have to be quiet. I'm just saying I'm not going to get into personal details on here anymore. I just not. Lesson learned. The people that wanted to take over have taken over, and they're quite happy with themselves. So um, that shut my voice down largely, which that's fine. Whatever. I always said if God wanted me to stop, then I would, or if YouTube wanted me to stop, then I would. Well, clearly YouTube has not told me to stop. And God apparently is shutting doors. So my channel isn't going to be what it was before. I don't think YouTube's ever going to be what it was before for me. I think I'll just move on in different directions and stuff and keep the friends that I have and pop on every now and again and upload videos in between. So it's almost like I'm starting over again, because literally that's how I started my channel, was just uploads. That's what people liked. That's all people knew. We didn't have live streaming back then. I think live streaming has been a downfall with many channels. And then some people have made a go of it, but they knew how, and maybe I didn't. I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree, like I always say. I'm still learning stuff. Anyway. What else, guys? What more is there to say? Other than good night and have a good day tomorrow, maybe. I'm kind of glad there's not much going on in my life, honestly. It's been pretty peaceful and calm for the most part, which I like. I like peace. I don't like a lot of uproar. I'm not good with chaos. I can cope with it, but I don't want to cope with it. I don't want to deal with it at all. Okay, well, anyway, that was my day. Yeah, I do too, Nancy. I think I'm gonna just head off. It's been like 3 pretty unfruitful live streams in a row. So it's like, okay, I can take the hint. Um, Clearly people have gone to other places and don't want to be here. And that's fine. Then they have spoken, they're the majority. And that just tells me like I said, I'll pop on every now and then and upload the rest of the time because there's no point in staying in a place where nobody wants to be. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll see you when I see you, probably, either on an upload or on a channel. And if anybody is lurking that is responsible for my downfall, if you want to call it that, I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you are real happy that you've taken away from people what they found a real blessing in their life, and maybe some people that were bedridden, that couldn't get out of bed, that used to love coming to my channel to just listen to me banter about my day. They don't have that anymore. So hopefully y'all can provide that for them, because I'm really not of any use to anybody for that sort of thing anymore. So I will just go to where I am a use to somebody at my job and my home, and I'll pop on every now and again and see what happens, and I will upload in the meantime. So yeah, I want to say congratulations, you've won, but you really haven't, because I still believe in a judge that one day will judge everybody, and I believe he is going to deal with this however he sees fit. Maybe now, maybe later, I don't know, at some point. And we all reap what we sow. That's all I can say. All right, guys, have a great night. Be blessed, and shalom till next time, whenever that is, if that is.